at these facilities, but they won't give you discounts for them.
I mean,
At least allow you to get first dibs.
well, I ain't gonna say what I really want to say because, like you said, once you say that, I can't take it back.
That is a
Just
fact.
know it works.
It works in your favor.
It works.
I kind of have an idea what y'all probably do, but I don't, I won't say nothing no air.
Well, I'm a supervisor, so I can do something different now than what used to work. So
That's a real sophisticated way to eat French fries. I ain't gonna hold you. I just been marvel at how you precisely spread ketchup on every bite of French fry. This shit is crazy. It's like why
Dia, what's your sign?
she's a Cancer.
That's okay.
That's why we get along. Yeah, no, like the people that I really jam with, we're usually Cancers.
Because here we go again.
Do we really? It's like telekinesis a little bit.
Well, are you a July Cancer?
Yes, ma'am. I'm the beginning of the month. As soon as the calendar flipped to the first, that's Wednesday.
Yeah, my dad's the 8th.
See, you're
My
real.
mom
name.
is the 8th.
See, a bunch of real people.
Completely the 29th of June.
I still rock with you. She
You
real.
ain't got no choice but to.
Only because I somehow know her pops, and her pops seems to be a cool guy.
And she is me.
If her pops was a bitch ass nigga, I wouldn't fuck with
We wouldn't have this conversation.
Yeah, because I probably wouldn't know you, Tom. I ain't gonna lie.
You would know me.
I would know you, but we
just probably wouldn't associate.
We probably wouldn't. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be looking at some of the people I hang with. I was like, there's probably a few of y'all that might be some bitch ass niggas. We ain't been in a situation for me to test if you a bitch ass nigga yet, but you might be one.
There's a Facebook user that says we don't get along.
I feel like I know who that is, but I don't. Well, I mean, but if you're watching, welcome to another episode of the Deaf Fresh Show. I am your humble and gracious host, the pod god. I am Juan. I mean, this bitch hanging out with.
Clap up for yourself.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, clap yourself up.
Clapping yourself up sounds wild.
Right. Clap yourself up. Like, just give yourself something.
Make it clap.
Okay. But as always, I'm in the building with my nigga Tone Deaf. He's off cam today. And why would he want to be on cam when I got two beautiful women in the building smacking on this chicken ever so graciously? They eating like this their first meal of the day.
I mean, it's really my second meal of the day because I went for like a long walk and then
You was,
I
on,
had a chance to eat.
you was on your Jill Scott.
I was.
I feel like she was setting the nigga up to get robbed.
Around the park
Because Jill
after dark.
is from Philly. I heard Philly not really too safe after dark.
And y'all taking long walks in the park.
Find a place for us to spark.
So she getting you high. So your motor skills are low.
Right. So when folks hop out the bushes with the pistol, hey, you all on. You
You don't know what's going on.
I mean, but Jill Scott made breakfast sound ever so
It's actually
beautiful.
her birthday.
It is.
It
Happy birthday, Jill
Have you ever
Scott.
listened to her podcast?
Mm-mm.
She got a podcast?
She been had a podcast.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
See, Tom, you be entrenched in this podcast. It be niggas, he be like, you ain't know they had one?
He definitely in this world.
I mean, it's like J Ill podcast. Because it's J.Ill.
That's cool. I like Jill Scott. I know she just celebrated 20 years of her first album.
That first album that is a classic.
It is.
That is a classic. I can go back and listen to that album.
She
no matter
sang
what.
about how her day was going.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, this is fire.
Is that the reason why you have the kind of fetish you have now?
About Jill Scott?
No, not just Jill Scott, but just like the type of women you like.
I've always been in love with Jill Scott.
And I was like, because
it explains
she
it.
fits your mold.
Does.
Man,
Yeah.
Now we know.
You're not wrong. I mean, that's a great one to have.
I love Jilly from Philly.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
Cam Beats that left,
Yeah.
Tommy, that's Tommy's person.
Yeah. Did you see how she was working that mic on stage?
You're terrible.
If she would even breathe on me like that,
You never watched Black Lightning,
instant
did you?
squirt.
You didn't never watch Black Lightning, did you?
Nah, was she in there?
First and second season, she was a villain.
I watched one episode of Black Lightning, saw an albino villain. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
But he was the coldest nigga.
I ain't saying he wasn't cold. I
He
was
was the
just saying
coldest
that
nigga.
this looked like some shit that ain't
Like,
gonna be for me.
He was the Lex Luthor to Black Lightning. Like it wasn't nothing.
Might have been my phase where Tone thought I hated albino people. He put that narrative on me that I hated albino.
You
people
put that narrative out
for a
there.
minute.
You don't like light skinned people?
No,
I
no,
love
no, no, no.
light-skinned people.
Albino
My favorite poetry pusher
specifically.
is light skin.
She's a real nigga now.
But she,
Slow down.
I'm sorry, you dark skin?
My summer color is coming.
What is wrong with
That's
y'all?
fact. That's
Why
fact.
will y'all not accept the fact
No, we changed
that,
colors
that,
in the
that
summer.
y'all minimum melanated?
Hey, chill out.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get darker as
You're
as the
minimum
sun.
melanated. You have melanin in you, so you're not.
I just have to
Caucasian.
activate it. Slow down.
Right.
It's just minimum melanin.
Right.
That's
So
why I went for my walk today to try to, bring it back.
Yeah.
look,
Dude,
It's been a long
You know
week.
what it is? That's what really got my whole weekend activated. It was a simple fact that I sat in my car one day on lunch and just absorbed so much sun that I was just in a great mood ever since like Wednesday.
that nigga said I need to be outside. I need to share this.
I just
with
need
people.
more sun and just happiness just comes over you.
I saw a few of your Facebook posts yesterday. Did you have fun while you were outside? You was a little thotty yesterday.
I was not a thotty fan, but I was just out.
Didn't you rip like a shirt or something?
Rip my hoodie pocket.
How did you do that?
Okay, so you know
Please
this
show
part
me
right
so
here,
the-
the little corner where your hoodie gets it. I tend to put my hands in my pocket like this. So it was a brand new hoodie. So they usually kind
Yeah.
of tight.
Stretch
Some
it
of
out.
them stretching it out and got a little bit too aggressive.
So did like the whole pocket rip off? Or
The
what?
little stitching from this pocket on down came off. So I just gotta restitch it and we'll be good.
So you hulked your hoodie.
Yeah.
You can sew?
You got a sewing machine in the house.
No, I didn't ask you, did you have a sewing machine?
No.
Tom?
Here-
I asked you, could you sew?
No,
Those are two
no.
different questions.
But here's the thing. That's two different answers because a sewing machine, you just put it in line and the machine does the work for you. To sew is to literally thread needle
you're right.
and get to work.
You're right.
Okay, so a better question is, do you know how to fix it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, low key.
And I
It's
just
not
got
gonna
it.
look like
No, you go.
Theo Huxtable.
No.
That's gonna be the-
While y'all
Gargoyle.
bullshitting,
Gordon
somebody that shirt actually exists.
Mhm.
The
It
actual
should.
original shirt exists.
Who got it?
I think somebody had it at Ross or something like that. It was in a low budget place that they actually showed the shirt.
It's a
But-
Gordon Cottrell.
Yeah.
Fun fact about that:
They exist.
the shirt was actually named after one of the producers.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Fun fact.
Man, they
You gotta follow this
They
Instagram
tried to
called
get-
Hillman's Files.
they
They be
tried to
finding
get-
all
Yeah.
they be
Yeah.
finding all this old random shit about a different world in a Cosby show that you never
I
knew
wish they
about.
start talking about how Dwayne was a narcissist though.
Hey,
Explain.
yeah,
I'm
don't
just saying.
No, we here. If you can't explain it here,
Listen.
not too much on Dwayne Wayne.
no. It's due time. Because everybody always went in on Whitley for years.
No, let's just jump right to the main episode. He gonna bullshit this girl the whole college experience.
Yeah.
Then wait till she gets snatched up and about to get married, and he want to bust in on her wedding.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see a plot twist right there. I would have.
And she be like, nah, bitch ass nigga.
I really would have.
It ain't going like that.
Yeah, he knew that though. That's
Yeah.
part of narcissism. He knew that.
He knew she was gonna come back.
It's like a yo-yo.
Oh, well.
Well, they both,
That's not his fault.
but they both
That's
had
your
that.
fault.
They both were the original toxic relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were the original toxic relationship because when Dwayne was dating Kimiko and he was minding his own goddamn business, she was breaking up the happy home.
I mean, but who didn't see Dwayne Wayne being a narcissist coming? Just his
Not
character.
back then.
His character, like when you go back and watch it now, like his character,
Like, ooh.
he stood for too much shit.
I was so rooting for him until I got
He-
older. and just
He
started
was
looking at
too
her.
like for the people. Like you for the people niggas are really
Damn,
full of
how do you
yourself.
It was really for the streets.
But Patti LaBelle was his mama, bruh. You got to remember that.
And then look who his best friend was. You ain't think you was picking up some bad habits from Ron OCS?
Hey,
Ron
Ron
was on
now
bullshit.
Ron was for the streets.
All the time.
If anybody was for he didn't even care that best friends was best friends.
Ron was
Because he
giving
really
him,
jumped back and forth between Freddie and
Mhm.
Kim often.
Ron was giving himself to whoever was taking it.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
He not
Jaleesa
wrong
was messing
with the old nigga.
the older the sergeant guy.
Yeah.
Didn't he come back and play like 3 different characters or something?
He, yes and no. Because I know he was on there twice. But he definitely was a teacher both times. But they came back and they were married. And that threw me off. Because, like,
She was just on an episode of Young Rock. or she's been on a few episodes, like of the last season that's going on right now. Because whatever country that nigga flew to, she was the prime minister of. I was like, hey, she's still kind of bad.
It'd be funny when you see like your favorite old actors in different roles, and you was like, bro, that's just not you. I don't see you like that. Like, what if something's on right now that got Jaleel White in it?
Yeah,
and it's like, bro,
he will forever be Urkel.
Miss Pat. He's been on Miss Pat. He just
he said that he had stopped like performing for a while because of that.
He was trying to break that stigma.
Yeah.
A lot of children actors and actresses were having issues breaking that stigma.
Yeah.
Like there was this old ass movie, I can't even think, like Father Something, that Malcolm Jamal Warner had to play a drug dealing kid who was on the street for niggas to stop seeing him like Theo. And even now, if I go back and watch it, I still couldn't believe he did that more so than
him being with Superhead.
Superhead was with a lot of people.
But I mean, he married her.
Why would he do that?
He didn't know. He didn't know she was out here like that.
Now,
you got to remember, back then, there really wasn't no true social media to snitch on her.
I understand that everybody's got a pass. I'm not knocking no woman with a pass. But if your pass comes with a book, I can't fuck with you.
Did
like
he marry
that.
her before? But did he marry her before or after the book?
Yeah, like imagine you out here.
It was before the book, though.
I think it was before.
So you can't fault him. He didn't know.
He didn't know she was just out here fucking your favorite rappers. He didn't know this.
He didn't.
Didn't know that if Lil Wayne calls, she's gonna leave.
Well, now we do.
Imagine you is in a relationship with the love of your life, but if a motherfucker ring the phone and be like, "I know you married, but you know, I kind of
gotta go.
I kind of need you right now. You know, I hope your husband understands that. You know, Mr. Carter is calling. Just what, bitch? No, I killed both of you motherfuckers. What's happening? Oh,
I'm just saying.
Oh fuck! If you wheezy F baby, you'll be a wheezing motherfucker after this pistol hit you.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
You think
he didn't know no better back then?
You think fighting for your life in that ambulance when you shot yourself with some shit? That was one bullet hole. Imagine 6 or 7 of them motherfuckers in your ass.
Nah, but I had fun this weekend. It was a random. One of my coworkers at my job is moving to North Carolina. So they were just having to get together, and I was at the studio already. So it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. One of the people who was recording, they was gonna go, bro, and then our other friend who I work with, they was gonna go. So I was like, fine, we're just gonna pop out. And then I popped out and seen one of the people I started with. He was up in there, which threw me off. Right. So I was like, okay, my boy's up in here. You know, we've been trying to, kick it anyway.
Did you throw your hands in the air?
Twice.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was real fucked up.
I tell everybody that, and it's crazy because people at work. I told people at work when I get drunk, when my hands go up, they stay there, and it's because I'm done.
And they stay there.
I always say that in my head too. So that night, when he realized he was fucked up too. When he realized I was fucked up, he was like, "Hey, has your hands gone up already?" No, but I'm 2 drinks away.
Yeah, that's crazy when you know your niggas tell something.
Yeah, like it's cool, but that's what you supposed. If you real friends,
what does it look like when your hands is in the air?
Do you watch wrestling? Because that's exactly what it looks like.
Walking around like that, or you do it once? Like how does
no,
that work?
they stay there.
They stay there.
They stay there.
You can you can spot Tone across the club.
So you just
you just
yep.
Music
just
pumping,
just like that.
And he doing one of these.
One of those.
I look at bro like, yeah, Tone fucked up. He don't get no more drinks for the night.
Right. I can just see y'all having to open up the sunroof when you get in the car because
oh, I'm usually the driver, so I can't enjoy my sunroof like I want to.
This is on record. I'm gonna need you not to say that.
What?
You be driving.
Yes.
Anytime you have to have a signal when you're done, I think you should also have a driving plan.
No, here's the thing. Here's the reason why.
That's why he has the signal.
That's why I have a signal.
For you to still be the driver?
No. The signal is for y'all to know
that he don't need no more.
I don't need no more.
We
start giving me water.
Well, we give him some water. We get him some fresh air. We got this.
Okay. So here's the thing about me. I have
to start checking on y'all more when y'all go out.
You usually really check our timelines when we go out.
Right.
Okay. Because it's an interesting world. You got to find. It's thing about it is you got to find out first. You got to look for the check-ins. Okay, when you look for the check-ins, that's how you know where everybody is. At that point in time, follow everybody's timeline because the stories will keep getting told from different perspectives. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
So whenever me and Monte go out, that's when you need to look for the subliminals from bro, because he'll tell stuff that I respond to later, or I'll say, and then he'll answer it. So I got there. Now, take into consideration, I probably hadn't eaten since 4, but I had a 12-piece fried har with a bag of fries and a large drink like this size. So
you thought you was good.
I'm good. It was good. Okay. Got up in there. The guy was at the bar. I was like, hey, what you drinking on? He said, lemonade, Hennessy. All right, cool. I don't feel like figuring out what to drink. Let me get one of those too. All right. Now,
you a real nigga for even starting your night like that. Like,
I was off today. What the hell? You got shit to do today.
Drinking Hennessy at the bar, it's gonna be a long night. Right?
So took one of those. I was like, damn, bro, did you taste any alcohol in yours? Because I'm looking for the cardboard taste.
Right.
Okay.
That shit was smooth.
Too smooth.
Fuck.
Thought it wasn't no Hennessy in it at all. Okay.
Did you order another one?
That's done.
Hold on, not done yet. Okay. So I downed that one like I always do with my first drinks because that's just how I am. So I was like, damn, I ain't taste it. I think bro gave me more lemonade than Hennessy. I went back, got another one, caught the same thing. Cool. I'm sitting here. It's like, okay, I'm going to chill right now. Still early.
You started to get hot.
Nah. Still early. I'm going to chill. All right. Bro comes in. You know, always when your family come through, you always like, hey, man, what you drinking? All right, cool. Go get this. You know, we both got drink. Number 3, he brought me back Crown and lemonade this time. Okay, cool. Still good. My boy Ken came in. Now, if you know Ken, you know what the back of his hoodie always say. Got him a drink, got me a drink, got another one. So at this point in time, I'm 4 drinks in within 1 hour.
Oh.
Okay.
And are you mixing Crown and Hennessy?
At this point,
I
didn't go
Ken
back to
drink
Hennessy after that.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
Well, if Ken bought you a drink, it was definitely
It
Hennessy.
was probably. So 4 drinks in,
And your
3
hands
hands,
went
1
up
crown. Didn't go up yet.
Wow.
I was cool.
My
Be-
hands would be like.
He's a big he's a big guy though. He got some weight. You can hold a little liquor when you kind of
So
heavy.
at this point in time, I'm starting to see all my different co-workers. We talking, we conversate. Everybody's like, oh, you know, just know whatever happens out here stays out here. Don't nothing come back to work. I was like, first of all, y'all gotta hope that I remember this shit. Let alone, I'm gonna tell y'all shit. I ain't supposed to be here either, nigga. Fuck. So this point in time, now we all talking, we having conversations, people talking about stuff work related, people talking about stuff not work related. Then, you know,
I've always wanted to poke you.
damn.
This shirt has been the worst decision of today for me to put.
That's
this
how
shirt
you go
on.
and just go
I need
interrupt
that
my
shirt.
story.
My bad. I saw the shirt.
But didn't you almost get your ass whooped by
I
her
did.
son for the same thing?
I did. He was definitely ready with the shit.
So much attention.
Man, he was gonna put his hands on me.
Yeah.
Man, he'd had to. It's cool. I took that.
See, at that moment, that's when we realized Juan
Says
has no
whatever.
filter.
He said whatever. He
And
wanted.
I have to.
I didn't
basically
try
represent-
to.
Reel it
Like
back in.
I just it came out. Like
That's what she said.
I was
Don't say that.
I was young.
Speaking of, that is my segment on Channel 98.3. Is that's what she said? So there you go.
I was
Shameless.
I was young. I was very immature, impressionable. I was like 23. Yeah, I was a baby.
And I was actually bringing him around bad bitches for the first
Right,
time.
you put me around all this. And she used to feed. When Tom finished the story, I'm gonna tell you how I first met D.
No, we're gonna stop the story right here. At this point in time, the liquor is getting into my system. Juan, how'd you meet Dia for the first time?
Just say,
I
This
met
is the intermission.
I
Okay.
met Dia through Tom. This is when we first started this whole journey of what
Internet radio.
it was internet radio at the
Just
time.
like-
we weren't podcasting.
yeah.
And Dia used to feed us like the freshest of fresh cut fruit. It was 2 things that I knew we was guaranteed. 3 things was guaranteed to be at Dia house. We was gonna have fun. We was gonna smoke weed. And we was gonna eat fucking fruit. Do you know what it's like to hit the blunt and then bite into like a pineapple?
Well, not a pineapple, but yes.
The shit's amazing.
Strawberries or something.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's definitely the fun.
There was this one picture that we had too that we got from D on
Oh, we are
Facebook.
not going to talk about that picture with me and with the orange on. Okay, it's
Okay.
over. It's done.
That's a nice picture though.
Listen, I have never looked at that picture the same since y'all pointed
Picture
it
with
out.
the orange on.
Yes,
Yes.
I had on the tube top. With
And
the-
she had on these
no,
orange,
the orange shorts
she had
with the
these
tube
orange
top.
shorts on.
Are those the ones you came and
Yes.
asking me the question?
Wait, what?
We were at your crib and you was like, Tom, come here for a minute. And
No,
you
not
asked,
that.
okay.
No.
Yo, but
This
don't
is-
we found this picture on Facebook. I don't think we've ever seen D in these shorts in like person.
Yeah, no.
We
You
saw
have
this
to, but you
picture-
have to remember, I've known Dia way longer than
Right,
y'all.
like
so.
you might have, but like
Still, no, but I
me,
don't
when
wear
me
this
and
type of
Monte
stuff.
saw this picture, like we saw the picture.
It
Say,
was
look,
strictly for a picture.
it was
I
the
think.
fact that you two seen it alone.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell no more of the story.
Yeah,
No, I
ne-
posted it. And y'all saw it on.
on
Facebook.
wherever we saw it.
It's still on
But
Facebook.
Actually, it might be.
it might be.
Okay, I'll be right back, people.
Yeah, we're not gonna put it on the screen,
Oh,
but
no.
this is a very iconic picture.
It's annoying.
Hey, look, man, fight the power.
Y'all fight the fucking power.
Power to the people, man. The revolution was trying to be televised that
Oh
day.
my god, dude.
But yes, India, we have since squashed our brief internet beef that we had.
Wait, y'all had internet beef.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she said it was up for me after I made my statements in her crib that day.
No, her son said it was
Yeah,
up.
he was
Yeah.
on. He was on my ass.
Dog, he looked.
He
up.
might have caught me lacking in like a.
He still be on people's ass. Like,
He not wrong, and he big now too. Like bro, he like 6'9".
Yeah, how tall is he now?
He my height.
How
Yeah.
tall are you?
I gotta be like 6'1", 6'2".
No, he ain't your type. Your tall yet. He's on his way though.
Do he do any sports?
So my baby is a tech kid. You know, he doesn't like organized sports. So
I feel you.
he'll go run it. He'll go run a game on the,
he'll
outside
just go
somewhere.
hoop?
Yeah, he's good at it too. Like he's good at basketball and soccer, but he just don't want to play like at a competitive level.
He not wrong.
Yeah, that's just he do that when he working out, when he's stretching out. But he a tech kid. If I can have like your page shut down in like 20 minutes.
Dog, I really have known you for a long ass
A
time.
long ass time. Let's
Because
talk
I'm
about
sitting
it.
here looking
Like Black Planet.
like little man, like yo,
Wow.
the son you talking about right now wasn't even conceived yet.
Mm-mm.
You were still dressing like a nigga.
Let me tell you, this is how long I've known you. His big brother wasn't even conceived.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you had no children. So we sitting here talking about kids that we've had in the 13 years. Like I've known you before you had any kids. Me and Dia met for the first time because she was selling tickets for one of her events. And I offered to buy one. She pulled up with a ticket and a blunt. We have been friends ever since.
I have
What-
a lot of weed
what-
stories.
What did you say last time you was here? Blunts, Bill Bridges.
Like
Oh.
blunts, it was
Period.
like blunt CDs and tickets. That was literally our whole friendship. It started that way.
Hey man, you know
That's why when we was time to start this, Dia was one of the first people I hit up.
And look at it like this, Tom. People that you got high with or get high with, still pretty much solid relationship to this day.
Nah,
He kept it from me for a long time. I didn't even know he smoked. That was the crazy part. Like I don't even think it was intentional. It just wasn't his calling card. Like, you know,
With Tom, I don't think
See,
it really is.
here's the thing with me. I be having shit to do. Okay. And when you hang around real weed smokers tend to forget how hard their weed hits people.
Yeah. Hey, people be fucked up. You be looking normal as a motherfucker. Like,
So,
Like
like-
a regular day. What do
like you
mean?
good?
so you have to really be mindful of the people you smoke with. So first of all, you have to make sure that if you're going to smoke with a friend who you know is always high, you have to make sure you ain't got shit to do later.
That's true.
Okay.
this is true.
That's a fact.
So this particular day, I literally didn't have shit else to do. I think my mom might have gotten on my nerves earlier that
Was
morning.
it a Friday?
It didn't matter at this point in time. Okay. It was a summer.
Well, I mean, because you said you had shit to do. That's why.
Like, I know what you're saying, but I wasn't going out like that. Shit. Get fired on my day off. But
Damn.
and that's how we been. So 2 hours later. Okay. At this point in time, everybody's fucked up, but I'm still pretty okay.
I'm still pretty young.
Okay. Then we went out on the back porch. Now, if you've ever been to MKE nights, Okay. I've always felt like this was a house that was turned into a bar.
I agree.
Okay. I always get that feeling. But on the side, they took the WWE game out, first of all. I'd like to let you know that.
What?
They took it out and replaced it with MK2.
That's a solid replacement.
I don't know, man.
But WrestleFest, though. Oh.
So at this point in time, everybody has migrated to the back porch. So I don't know if niggas was caking, they were trying to chill out, smoking blunts, whatever it was. Everybody was on the back porch.
On the back porch.
Everybody was on the back porch, right? Then all of a sudden, I heard somebody yell out before I even took a step on this porch. It's too many big people on this porch right now. Okay. Then all of a sudden, crick, and the porch dipped. Okay. Now,
when I dip, you dip, we dip.
Right.
Everybody immediately broke and went down the stairs. So now we on the side of the building. We laughing, we cracking jokes, fat jokes flying everywhere. This one chick was like, "It was my fault. I'm the one who broke it. I don't know how I broke it. You're a big bitch. That's why you broke it." But that's all the conversation.
Okay, do speak
Yo, that's mean.
I wasn't the one who said it out loud though. So
Somebody said, "Yo, you a big bitch," out loud. That's crazy. I hope it was one of her friends.
I don't think so.
It's a whole shallow house.
Okay. So we all finally gathered ourselves from laughing.
It's
and
me,
next thing you know,
Jessica.
so now the weed is flowing and the blunts are being passed, and we're all like officially bonded now. Let me see. Did you go find it? Oh, that one. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can pass me the phone back.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
So leave it up to them to just
To point out the yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so the funny thing about that is because knowing what they pointed out, that one day you called me in the back room, you asked me the same question about the shorts you had on.
See,
That day
The last time, not that day.
it's God.
couldn't have been that day.
It wasn't that day. It was another day. You had a
coochie cutters nowhere.
you had a date because you had a date and you were nervous about going to see her.
Yeah. Well,
You be out here packing a punch.
that was many months ago.
Damn, man. Why did I stop rapping? I'm good with this shit sometimes.
You didn't love it.
I don't think I did.
You didn't love it. You didn't have the love for it.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of shit I experimented with in life was for women.
Usually that's what it is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They was
What did they
Huh?
say? The power of the PUSSY?
Why do you feel like that's interesting?
Because I wouldn't want to do that necessarily for someone else, but I can also see though too, as a woman, sometimes we shapeshift, and when we do that, to try to get in with whoever it is, and then that's when you realize that you're not even that person. It's basically become someone else for someone else.
It's
That's
so
a
many.
horrible
It's so many women that do that, even within their friend circles. There are so many women who change who they are to fit in with the circle that accepted them, not realizing you initially got accepted for who you are. Now you became what they are, and it's weird.
I feel like
That's how you get left and get killed in a whole foreign country.
Absolutely.
shit. That got dark.
But
Real
he's not lying. That's just true.
But-
It's true.
I guess I looked at rapping like playing football. Like it was one of those things where like people was like, well, cause you big, you should play football.
Gotcha.
Then you go to practice a few times. Like, I'm decent at it. Then it's like, well, bitches like football players. Like, get my Letterman jacket, all those type shit. So I kept doing it, but then it got to a point where it was like, oh, this going to practice shit ain't for me. I want to go fucking home. Like I want to go home and play motherfucking video games, not dedicate 2 hours after school to be with you niggas.
Like, I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, man, I ain't fucking with y'all.
I think I aged out of rapping.
And
Like, I don't know. The transition to poetry wasn't really deliberate, but it just worked and it just faded.
Yeah.
It
And-
canceled it out.
And with rapping, it was just like, it was more so the people around
I think I
us.
still
that-
got one of your original CDs too.
Oh Lord.
I still got.
I got yours, Nitty's, Scotty's.
I
and it
still
was
got a
somebody
playlist
else's.
saved on like SoundCloud.
I believe
And
it.
I don't know if I could get back into my SoundCloud, but it was just like
Mhm.
a bunch of her poems and like they're over dope ass beats.
Yeah.
No, I have her.
Fire.
She had an original CD, like an actual CD that got
With my
burnt.
son picture on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So my son actually opens up my CD.
It's my boy Jamal's. That's who CD. Jamal himself.
Yeah.
I still got them 4 original CDs.
Well, my son, he like opened up the CD with like, "Hello, my name's Sean. Mommy heard my favorite poetry pusher." So now that I got another baby, right? So Fat was about his. So my oldest is Fat, and my youngest is named Aiden. So the oldest, I mean, Aiden is the same age as my oldest was when he did that, right? So my baby has autism, and they lied to me and told me he wasn't gonna be able to talk. So I think if I can find my receipt, I should be able to turn him in for one that don't talk as much because he don't never shut the hell up.
See,
Okay.
autism is tricky because I got one that don't talk,
Yeah.
but he's even more annoying that sometimes I wish he would just shut the fuck up. Okay,
Yeah.
because his form of communication is aggressive.
Yeah. No, yeah. I told
Aggressive? Shit, I'm scared of my little sister. No cap. Man, she terrifies the fuck out of me, fam.
Like,
Because the mood it go from everything is Hallmark cards and bubble gum to hey mother. I be like, yo, you gotta chill, fam.
Like,
I didn't do it. It's not my fault. I don't got it.
Listen, I will be chilling, and all of a sudden, I will hear my oldest start screaming, "Mama, mama!" And I'm thinking, like, what the hell? I go run in there. I'm like, what's wrong? Get him, get him.
Man.
My little one, my 4-year-old, he'll be 5 in a couple days. He is not to be played with. He is not to be fucked with. And you have to navigate. Like, my chore is navigating, telling him no and standing on it. Because I can tell him no. I got that part down.
But you gotta
You gotta
But
stand on
standing on it, oh no, he gives me like this look before he just flips everything over. It's like,
like a warning.
yeah,
look.
you sure you good on that no? Because I'm about to flip all this shit over if that's what you going.
You got to start making TikToks with the dude in the background. You ever seen the TikToks? You like, you sure about that?
Listen,
You sure about that?
I try to get him, like, I be in real time with him, right? So I always think of things after the fact, like, damn,
Yeah.
like I should have recorded that, right? So one time I was like, okay, I'm ready for your ass because I know it's finna be a war. Food was cooking. He wanted some fruit snacks. I knew this was gonna be a hectic situation, right? So I'm like, I get the tape rolling. I'm like, hey, no fruit snacks. He looked at me. He was like, let me have some. And I'm like, no fruit snacks. He thought about it like, she bullshit. Come on, let me have some.
Right. Come up with these
Man,
fruit
when I
snacks.
tell you, I gave him the fruit snack. Now he knows that I know that I know that he cannot open that fruit snack. Man, he looked at that bag, looked at me. He looked at the bag. Not only did he shoot the bag at me, but he hit me, right? And yeah, that's just go. He on go all the time. That's his move.
plus, he at that age where they don't accept no anyway.
Oh yeah.
And then you add that on top of it. Yeah, you finna have a war for the next.
Oh yeah.
5
No,
years.
he still qualifies for the FTK membership. Like he still qualifies because listen.
Well, imagine having this conversation with a motherfucker who's strong. Like my sister has walked past me with full strength, pushed and moved me, and I'm a big nigga. That scares me. Like, what if you do if I'm like off balance and you really catch a nigga slipping?
She got
Well,
she got a low center of gravity. Bro.
Let's talk about that a little bit though, because my favorite quote since my son got diagnosed is once you meet somebody with autism, that's it. You just met somebody with autism. Because it's not, they can have similarities, but it's not just umbrella diagnosis, right? And it's like Cracker Jack boxes. You don't know what prize you about to get.
Autism
You know
is
what I'm
genre
saying?
at this point.
It's
Then
a-
it's a bunch of
It's a
subjects.
genre.
Like there's
It's a
autism,
a genre.
and then there's this kind of autism.
Listen,
that kind of autism.
it's a
high
genre.
functioning. Like
My son at like 2 years old, he was climbing on the top of the refrigerator. He was jumping off of windowsills and like literally was carrying in like the little minis that my Pepsi come in. They come in about a 10 or 15 pack,
Yeah.
right? 2 years old, he's picking these up and helping me bring it in, to the house.
That's a strong guy.
Oh, he's strong.
They all strong.
He-
That is
Big
that
Mama
is-
house.
that is
has
a given.
He has a right hook that is not to be played.
I have
with.
never seen a weak autistic person.
You know
Me
what? Me
neither.
neither.
You never.
But knowing that you was coming here today, and I knew
Yeah.
that this was gonna be the conversation, I was at work and I was thinking, I was like, so like we go through life. And it's like when we were younger, a lot of shit that we know now,
Yeah.
nobody fucking knew.
Yeah.
Right.
It was just boom.
Right.
What it is what it is. Like when like the learning disability kids, they was like, yeah, they're learning disability. Then as we get older, now it's like, nah, it's not really that, but it's this, and this is how you help
Yeah,
them
it
with
went from learning disability
and
to
I'll be looking.
ADHD.
I was walking around looking at adults. I'm like, what if you got this shit? But we never knew.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it was just like you went through life, and like now at like 35, they could be like, we could spot autism. Like, well, shit, y'all couldn't spot that shit when I was 12. Like,
Well, they could, but the thing is, it was different.
Like, I don't
because
think
they
it
were able
was
to do it more
called
for
that.
boys and for women.
Yeah,
too.
it was differently diagnosed because I keep telling everybody Mikey was one of the first people that
Give
they
it to Mikey. He'll eat it.
not that Mikey.
Oh.
Mikey likes it.
No, my brother. We
But you
call him
might-
Mikey.
You might be on something.
Might be on
it.
it. No, that's that nigga weird. But
I fuck with Mike.
Mikey is weird. You fuck with Mikey because you found out that Mikey like titties.
That right,
Mikey's
man.
like-
Me and Mikey are on common ground. That's my
No, but my brother, he was one of the first people in Milwaukee that truly got diagnosed as autistic. And it was like weird because it's like we're learning everything about autism while trying to
In real time.
in real time while trying to raise them. So as
Mhm.
new studies come out, some of them studies came out because of my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we started learning things, but at the same time, we're still trying to treat him like regular too. We're not condoning him because we didn't want to treat my brother like the special person you put in the basement because they
Right.
weird. No, we like to live in real time. But my brother sometimes don't fucking be understanding shit and it be pissing me off. So dog would come in the house. He'll be happy to see his nieces. He'll be happy to see me. He likes to high five.
Mm.
That's an aggressive ass. I'm already knowing.
But-
have you lost your shoulder?
But
Say
but think
shoulder
about
coming
it
out the
is
pocket, like-
my brother's high fives are not high fives. My brother is really quick with the hands. So when he didn't high five you at least 7 times before you realize, and it's 7 times with full force every time. It's to the point where we gotta yell at dog. And my brother to see there's points of times where I'm glad my brother don't talk because he done definitely bust in on us taking down bitches.
Oh, damn.
This nigga that kicked it. Why door closed? Oh, okay, that's why it's closed. And then he go right back out and you see him in the hallway. And
Also,
just,
he was doing a Michael Jackson.
yeah, like,
You
the
saw
whole-
some titties?
he's in the
Right.
hallway just laughing his ass off. I'm like, I gotta get this nigga
Now,
pussy.
Is your child like very routine based?
Structure.
So no, actually, he's not. A lot of the things that they tried to prepare me for, he has actually done the complete opposite. So he wasn't talking a lot in the beginning, and they were trying to prepare me for him to be mute. And I was never in denial because I'm the one that like started them to evaluate him. Like I'm like, hey, I've been doing some research, whatever. So one of the things that they like had me looking for was like his routines. And I'm glad that he's not because he just started school in February. And this is his first time being in a learning setting. I was his first and only teacher. But what I did was I went to daycares and I went to schools to see what they had going on. And I came home and I decorated my house like a school, like a,
That's
I
tight.
put signs for the bathroom, everything, because I knew with the pandemic and everything, I wasn't going to send him to school. I wasn't going to send him nobody's daycare. So I was in a position where I could make that happen. So now putting him in school, I don't know if I provided that routine for him. So it's not like it's because I'm down to the what time do y'all take naps? Okay, this is when I'm gonna do the downtime for him. So I don't know if I made that transition easy for him by doing like that.
Probably so.
But I'm not a routine person. So it's hard for me to put him on routine if I'm not on
You
one.
know,
Because I'm gonna throw shit. I'm late for everything. Okay.
I feel you.
And that plays a big part in not having a routine. I wake up every day. The only routine I have is to make my bed. Because if I don't do nothing else throughout the day, I accomplish
I make my
something.
bed.
That's the one thing I don't do.
Yeah, well, I have to because sometimes I will
can't
get
tell
right
a
back
nigga
in
the
that
last
joint.
time I made my
And
bed.
at least I made the bed. But I make a list of all this stuff that I need to do. And I even like subconsciously make it in order of like what makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Waste of time. Never happens that way. And like he is really a go with the flow type of kid. So that works in my favor. But yeah, that just goes to show that you meet one and that's it. You just met that one because he plays the piano. And I'm not talking about like dum dum dum. I'm talking about he's like doing melodies and shit like that. He's been doing that since he was like 9 months. He wasn't even walking. I've been doing progression videos. So I got him on the
You
walker.
got a
on the
piano
keys.
in your house?
Yeah.
You cold.
A piano.
How many
guitar,
niggas you know
everything.
just got a piano, Tom? You got a piano in your house, Tom?
No, but we had one.
Well, when I was rapping, I used to try to do melodies just so I could have something to rap to. So
I used to play the piano.
Yeah.
That's cold, y'all.
You know what? I lied. We have keyboards in the house.
Y'all rich.
I'm not, nigga. I'm broke, baby.
Yeah, like
in between blessings.
My little sister, she
I'm broke, so niggas don't ask me for shit.
No, I say in between.
She
blessings.
real heavy on that
Still
routine shit, especially because like she go to school.
Yeah.
So like we gotta be up by a certain time, and then like she know we gotta be dressed by a certain time, and she know when we go downstairs that she know like okay, bus is coming. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get on this bus.
Yeah.
Let that bus don't come. It ain't no let's go get in the car. Like if that bus don't come, we is not going to school.
You know what? No. That's just that age group, period. Because that's how Tiana is. She has to have a fucking routine every single morning. And if we don't drop her off by no later than 8:30 at her school, fuck this day. Because she don't want to do shit else. She didn't get a chance to do what she was supposed to do. She didn't get her time. She didn't get her nap. She didn't get her snack. Fuck this day. Okay? You can't take her directly to the school door because that's not what's supposed to happen.
Right.
Teresa has literally sat outside of the school for 90 minutes fighting this girl to get her in school because her routine has been fucked up. Even to the point where they had to drag her into class kicking and screaming because her routine was fucked up.
Well, I gotta call the teacher. Like I think he might have a problem with some disruptions, but for the most part, he's handling it well because he's on spring break this week, and every day he wakes up like school, and he calls his teacher. Like her name is Miss Hoffman, but he's like Hoffman, like where's Hoffman? And I'm like she's at home with her kids, and he's like, processing, but he notices that his routine is off though. He notices it, but he ain't fucked up about it. He's like, what? No school? Bet I'm going to play.
No, my little sister, that's a fight to the death every fucking morning.
So if anybody wants to follow him, it's Aiden the Great on Instagram. That's Aiden with an A. Aiden. Nadia backwards. That's my goddaughter. But music is his thing, and what I hate is, and this is what I want to know about, like when you tell people that your little sister is autistic, right?
Right.
I don't like when people say stuff like, "Oh, they real smart. Don't they have like superpowers and shit where they could do like
Rain Man?" That's the first thing that come out, Rain Man. Like,
I'm so glad I ain't met nobody like this. I'd be the punch in your motherfucking.
But you know what? You have to give people grace though, and you have to have a certain level of patience because my son really just exposed me on just how insensitive and just how uneducated I was as a kid and even as a teen.
right.
Just with some of the language I used to use, calling kids like I get annoyed when people use the word slow.
Right.
Because my
Or
baby
retarded.
or retarded. And I'd be like, dude, quit acting like a rerun. I'd be like,
Can't use the hard R.
yeah, no, that's a hard R.
Or it's slow.
Yeah.
Either.
Anything with a hard R, I can't. And I don't like when what's the other comment? Oh, I said it with the superpowers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Well, that's because of Kanye.
Yeah,
I mean, but if you want to play stupid, we could play stupid. Because I tell my little sister's about strong as Thor. If you want to put it on the level of a fucking Marvel character, she about as strong as a fucking Avenger.
She can definitely lift the hammer.
Yeah. or when,
whether she's worthy or not.
Right, she's just gonna lift it.
Yeah,
It is worthy when you think about it.
But I think you're right though. You do. I feel like when moms told me that, like, hey, yo, she might never really talk.
Yeah.
I felt like I've learned to have a lot more, like having patience with my sister. It allows me to have patience with humans, because I got to deal with a person. Like I gotta know what you need, and I gotta know what you want, and be attentive. And you can't really tell.
Like Future said, my love for my grandmother is how that's why I care for you.
So I gotta filter through all this shit, because you're not really telling me what you want, but you telling me what you know. I mean, she's got better, like when she hungry, like it's certain shit she can say now, or that she will say. So like she real heavy on pizza rolls.
Yeah.
So if she wants some pizza rolls, she'll be like, hey, pizza.
Yeah.
So I know she wants some pizza rolls. Or like if she wants some oatmeal, she'll say oatmeal.
Yeah.
Or like if she wants something to drink, she'll go get her cup and she'll go get the juice and she'll bring it to you.
Well, see.
But I'm trying, but my other sister, she is trying to teach the baby to be more independent.
Yeah.
So like I was gone for a couple of days, like not paying attention. And one day I walk in and she's unscrewing shit. And I'm like, yo, wait, what are you doing? Like you gonna get shit everywhere. And my mom's like, no, let her do it. She's learning how to pour the juice in the cup. I'm like, nah, man. It's a part of me that wants you to have your independence, but there's you ain't gonna need me no more if you start doing shit. Like none of my siblings need me.
Dog and dad mode.
I love my little sister, fam.
Listen. My son.
That's why I can't move out, because if I move out, they're gonna send her with me. So it's best I just stay where I'm at.
Well, my oldest son was like 11 when my little one was born, and we knew out the gate. See, he's had 3 open heart surgeries too. So mind you, this kid has jumped through many loopholes, hoops, and hurdles to get to where he's at. So he's a little on the naughty side, just like all kids are. But I let a lot of shit slide because he easily could have been a kid that was bedridden, have all kind of learning disabilities. Like he's super smart. He's doing his ABCs in French, Spanish, and a language. I don't even know what the hell it is, but I know it's the alphabet. But when he was first like diagnosed and stuff, my oldest son, not really knowing no better, because that just wasn't something I was teaching in the household prior.
And he wasn't exposed to it
prior to my baby. So he's like, so he gonna be like sped ed. I didn't even know what that was. I'm like, sped ed, what the fuck is that? He like, special. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be special. I'm messing with him now, but I know what he's hinting at. And he was like, Mama, I can't have no little brother that's like in the back of the bus licking windows and shit. And I'm but he exposed to me just how raw and sensitive kids can be.
That's not funny.
But it's not funny. But it's funny.
Right. Because he had no filter. So he came with all kind of demonstrations and everything. And he was like, bruh. He was like, if I ever got to get him off the bus and they roll up and he just out the window, licking the window and shit, I'm just going to be like this. And I'm like, bro. He was like, no, fuck that. I said, well, then, hey, that's your responsibility to pour into your brother to make sure that he's learning things, the way you feel like he should be learning. So now my little one is a fighter. And my big one, now he want to play stupid. He don't know where he got that from. I'm like, dude, as soon as he see his brother, he be like, hey, brothers, you want to fight? ASAP. I'm talking about ASAP.
Why are you on his ass like that?
On his ass, let me tell you. And listen, my big one don't want no problems half the time. He be like, nah, gone, bro. Because he will accidentally like really pop him in his eye or something,
Yeah, it's cool. Like we could play for a little while. Then you realize
they don't stop playing.
You strong.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking around.
Super. So we were talking about routines, and I was trying to think of it was something I was gonna ask you about your sister.
You want her? You can have her.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
That's cool. I've been trying to get rid of her. Fine. But you know what I will say? I like the way TV portray like certain disabilities. And then when you like hands on with it, like this is not the same. Like,
Because
And
still,
I'm-
once again, it's all different.
But yeah, and I'm unconventional as shit.
I ain't
Like,
never seen. Pardon my. I've never seen those who are not as fast as us lick a fucking window. So when they put that shit on TV, I'm like, yo, that's not real.
yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I was in school, I wanted to class with them niggas.
I think that's a byproduct of bullies, to be honest. I think some bully somewhere met someone with the type of special needs that's over pleasing. And you know, some kids with disabilities, it's a specific name for it, and I don't want to put out false information, but if you Google it, there is a something where they overcompensate on trying to please people. And
I know some
theoretically you can get them to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So that whole licking the window, it came from somewhere. That might be something to look. Now I gotta look at it. I gotta figure out where that started.
I need to meet a woman who's a people pleaser.
Those are pick me's. We call those pick me's.
That's cool. I'm trying to pick one.
Oh my god.
No.
Just for the summer.
So
hey, look, you shake your head now. Look, man, some of us want a non-fucking confrontational person in their life.
So look, I just want you to check
I'm
this
not
out.
confrontational.
Are you independent women with minds of y'all own? Y'all stay away from me.
You know what?
Here we go.
Listen.
Listen. We not gonna look how little he was.
Oh yeah, he getting this shit right off. Why you ain't dropping no bars?
Listen, my jaw was dropped. Like, is he really playing that? Like, so he got it in his room and he just be doing his he be doing this thing. He be in the lab.
I want my sister to be famous. I'm tired of working.
Man, listen.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, look, how I took care of you as a child, fam, we gonna get some money out of this. So if I gotta take care of you all your life, at least let's get some money out of the situation.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's fair exchange, no robbery.
My baby's damn near a TikTok sensation. He do reaction videos and shit.
See, that's all I'm saying.
And he has you
get famous off TikTok nowadays.
My baby has a thing with things that move, wiggle, jiggle, all of that, right? So he's naturally.
I ain't gonna tell you where my mind went.
Well, no, his mind go there too. So
he my dog.
So I would tag you in this video. So we did a reaction video to this like a one dancing trend that was popping real hard at the time, and there was this big top heavy titty butt lady, right? She's doing it.
She was very voluptuous.
Oh my god! But his reaction to it was priceless because he was looking. You saw him look, then he got a little closer, and then his whole face just lights up, and I was just like, "No, like stop, dude!"
I lit up too. I saw my first set. Oh my god! Y'all act like y'all ain't never light up when y'all was experimenting being a perv. Come on, man.
Hey, I was being a perv yesterday. So
that's all I'm saying. What was your facial expression when you saw your first dick? That's a wild question, but we're here now.
That's a wild question.
How did we get here? We're not even an hour in.
Right. Didn't even make it.
Yeah. Answer the question, and then I'm gonna take you on like a small rabbit hole while I was at work.
On a tour.
Yeah, we were going on a tour. Tour de cock.
So I come from the era where we turned the key on channel 33 and 34 in the back of the cable box, and you just kind of had to watch it through the squiggly lines and porno and shit. Right. So I think I don't really remember because it wasn't like a scientific experiment. Like I didn't.
Okay, well then, what was it like when you saw your first dick in person?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
My expectations, there was no expectation, so it was just like, okay, it looked like an extension of just flesh. I mean,
that nigga said, okay, it just hang there. Like,
I mean,
it's just there.
Yeah,
like what it do?
So I was a little amazed by the muscle movement of it, because for it to just hang there 1 minute and then slap you a high five the next, it's acrobatic at most. I mean, yeah. You
see the look on your face that you have? That is the look I had via the fucking telephone about 4 or 5 hours ago while I was at work. I was at work. I was cleaning up. Now I have all this free time, and the super dick boss, pause, who usually just always be in a jacket, because he always been a dick about some shit. Like he one of them people like everything gotta go by the book. I should be like, look, bro, as long as I ain't hurting nobody and I'm helping customers, leave me alone. Right. Let me do my thing. Right. But he wasn't at work today, so while he wasn't there, he take advantage. I pop an AirPod in. I do my job. I flow through. Having this conversation with a friend of mine. And she was like, I just saw this video. I'm like, okay, cool. What's the video about? She was like, can I talk to you about dick for a second?
I was like, okay, listen. I gotta stop you right there.
Yeah, I'll stop myself.
This statement has to be made on every platform that it presents itself to. But these unsolicited dick pics has got to stop. It has got to stop.
In my message requests.
Yeah, it has got to stop. I have never been so unimpressed by some of the most impressive peen. But the fact that I didn't ask, why are you here? Why are you in my inbox?
And how did you get here?
Yeah, how did you get here? What made you wake up and say,
you know what?
I'm gonna send this to her.
I mean, do they know you?
Some of them.
Me are ones that do not know me.
Yeah, let's talk about the ones that don't even like what. How does that even happen?
Well,
do y'all know anybody?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't never sent an unsolicited dick pic in my life.
That's what I'm saying. Like
y'all don't know nobody. It's too many people doing it for y'all. Don't know. Y'all don't know nobody. There's nobody y'all had to gather up and be like, bro, don't do that.
I don't want to know if my homies.
Here's the thing.
Tom, we are best friends. Are you out here sending unsolicited dick pics, bro?
Your boy wildin'. I'm gonna need you to tell your boy to stop.
Did you say not anymore?
No.
Did you say not anymore?
Okay, so a long time ago.
Oh boy.
It used to be a joke where we would send a photo of an actual rooster bigger than the city. And I was like, I just decided to drop my big cock here for you. And I always make a joke with my friend because after we used to do that all the time, we used to dick bomb people. Chicks used to come and tell us, like, I hate y'all. I was like, why do you hate us? Because I'm actually now starting to get real dicks in my phones from people just randomly just dick bombing us now. And it was like, why is it our fault? It's like, because I didn't used to get this until after you guys started sending me this big cock photo being funny. But no, personally, if any of our friends are doing it, no one has came out to us that they're doing it.
How would you feel if somebody came to you and was like, hey, dear, can you get your homie? What's my homie doing? Yeah, he kind of sending me meat mail. I'm not asking for it. Would you mind talking to him?
That's right up my alley.
How do you tell your friends stop sending unsolicited dick pics? What's that conversation like? Because I ain't never had to have it.
I have one of my toxic traits is I love having uncomfortable conversations, especially if I get to start it.
Is
and
that
I know
a toxic trait, or you just a bad person?
That's nothing wrong because I like doing that too.
Because I
used to be the HR person that used to have to go in and tell somebody like if they had body odor or they was doing some other stuff. Like I used to be that person.
And see, but listen to what you said. You said somebody put me on that. I don't just give like I don't just extend my opinion where it's not wanted. Right. Because then that just be the equivalent of sending a dick pic unasked for,
Unsolicited advice is definitely the equivalent to a dick pic.
Yeah, it is.
Like, stop. That's the internet.
But that's right up my alley. First I'm gonna laugh. And then I'm gonna make it an uncomfortable conversation because I'm gonna probably laugh for the first 15 minutes and have your mind wondering about all the bullshit that you've done and which one do I know about.
That's crazy.
And then I'm going to ease it in. Since we're talking about peen, then we're just going to make it real freaky.
You're going to ease it in?
I'm going to ease in. I'm going to bring out the KY jelly.
Why we don't got no pause button?
And I am going to ease into the conversation like so. I hear that it's people out here sending dick pics. Because now I want to back you in the wall because I want you to lie first.
Like, no, fine.
And if I can bring the proof, the receipts with me,
that's even better.
Yeah, I'm going to start. Yeah.
Imagine somebody shoving a phone in your face. Hey, is this your dick? Like, what are you
not even having to say that? Just be like, look familiar?
Yeah.
Listen. Why you showing me a dick, nigga? Because it's yours.
24 hours ago, this came across a young lady's inbox. Why? That's what I would say to my.
I'm like, what
looking
is that
too much.
said? Like, what is that?
I
Yeah.
hope my
My
homies
bad.
ain't out here sending dick pics. And if you is sending dick pics, don't be dick fishing bitches. Cause that's the thing.
Yeah.
Cause
That's sad.
I think that's worse than the unsolicited dick pic.
No.
Like, not only did you send a dick pic that wasn't asked for, it's not even your dick, bro. Where'd you find someone else's dick?
They went on the internet looking for it. They wild boys.
Your Google search is absolutely disgusting.
They probably
No,
stole it from
they're
Twitter.
incognito.
They're incognito or they're stealing it from Twitter.
What are you following that you just had a plethora of dick pics to pick from? That's my question.
Not the plethora.
Be nasty.
I follow Be Nasty, and I ain't never seen Be Nasty post a dick.
No. You ain't got to see her post it. But when you click on the link on the thread, there
Okay. I really only open Twitter on Tuesdays.
which is a smart man.
Yep. And Miss Be Nasty is usually right there at the top of the news feed. Hey, here are my titties. Drop your titties in the thread below. Oh, I'm gonna open this whole thread, my guy. There been some nice titties out there. Some nice titties in the world.
Well, just know the rest of the week, random dick.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with the rest of the week.
But no, you also got niggas who's randomly sending they fuck videos too.
Yeah.
Is that like sending a chick your audition tape?
Basically, we had that.
It's a resume.
conversation.
So yeah, man, let me show you what I can do.
And it's like,
Got a
don't
nice
send
hot
that to me.
steamy 5 minutes for you.
I just don't understand. What do the people that are in relationships, what do they be thinking about? Because those float down the canal too. Like those pics get dropped in my DM too.
What do you mean?
I'm saying like
You said in
peen that I know belongs to somebody.
Oh.
OPP. OPP mail. We're gonna call that OPP
No.
mail.
Other people's property.
Yeah.
I don't think they care.
There should be a way to three-way call your messages. Like I shouldn't have to say shit. I should just go ahead and include her in
Just
him.
start a
I
group
mean,
chat.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's a him. I mean, shit. Let's be
Right.
real. I should be able to add their significant other and just leave it there, like
Just start a group chat.
time
drop the dick in
time
there,
stamped and everything. Like
Mhm.
and
Right.
then just
I
walk
think
out
this
the
was
group.
meant for you.
This belongs
Yeah,
to you.
this went to the wrong inbox. Here you go.
Yo, imagine studs sending dick pics.
Okay, so let's get back to my story.
So
So
Hey, so you like the pink one or the blue one, baby? What's happening?
You know what?
So here we are 3 hours later. At this point in time, now the
You know,
liquor
if I
has
put
kicked
the
in.
harness
your
on,
hands have
and
now
your hands
gone
have
up.
not went up in the air yet.
No. They went up in the air, but a drink got handed to me. Like you do not. Okay.
put your hands down, bro.
I
Take
gotta
your drink.
remember.
Look, it was like
Right.
I had to remind myself I'm not with normal people I'm with, so they didn't catch the symbol. So I ended up having one more drink. The
Oh,
drink was
boy.
bought for me, and then another coworker came and I ain't
If
seen
I
no while. I
have
bought her a
one more
drink.
drink,
So at this point in time, I am
going
5
to
drinks
fuck
in.
You.
Okay.
That's
I am
what
5
wanna
drinks
do.
in. I have located my bro, and I have told him I am drunk and I am going home. If you have ever been in MKE nights, you know there's a front door, there's a side door.
Which sword you choose?
All of them.
What the fuck, fam?
So apparently I walked out the front door with the intentions of leaving. And you should dapping everybody up, getting ready to say, hey man, I'm out. I somehow found my way back inside. And now I'm standing back in the same place
And they're like,
that
I
I
thought you
was at
leaving.
when I said I'm leaving.
Right, they like, I thought you
But
was
here's the
leaving.
thing, my boy didn't even realize I had left
Yeah.
because he too is fucked up.
Mhm.
So he didn't even realize I attempted to leave. Okay. Got ready to do it again. Did yet another lap. Because at this point in
You know
time,
what?
Denise and Trey came in.
Oh, Trey was there?
Yeah.
I know why you walked back in.
No, it wasn't even because of that. It wasn't even because of
That's
that.
why I would have walked back in.
So Denise and Trey came back in. I'm talking to them. Now I head back out again. Go out and have another blunt on the side with the gang. Somehow I came back in because I followed everybody back in like naturally. It's like at this point in time, I done did a few laps up in this bitch. and everybody don't think I'm leaving.
You was just following shadows of people.
At that point in time, that's what it was.
I don't even think he
Hey,
knew
you
these
ever been
people at
so-
this time.
You ever been so fucked up though that you've been like been somewhere and been
Yes,
following people
hold
that you
on.
thought you was with, and
That-
they
that-
turn around and it ain't them.
And this is how the rest of my night got the way it was. Okay. So as I go out the door, finally, somebody said something about a taco truck is normally posted up out here.
You're like, oh.
So at this point in time, it's like, I gotta have a fucking taco.
Mhm.
I'm on the south side. I should be able to find a goddamn taco truck.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky for me, that is down the street from the old studio, so I knew exactly where about 2 or 3 taco trucks are.
How many homeless meth heads did you have to dodge?
It was actually empty that day.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's how you know it was a beautiful day.
That strip ain't never fucking empty.
Never empty. Empty than a
There's
bitch.
always a fucking hype outside right there by 5 1.
Yeah.
So I found 2 taco trucks. I'm sitting here trying to decide, do I want my taco spicy or do I want it regular? So I ended up getting spicy and got my food, threw it in the back of the car, started driving up Mitchell. Apparently, while I'm driving up Mitchell, I come past this bar called, I think it was like Counting Crows or something like that. Like, hey,
I used to be a group back
Yeah,
in the
like,
day.
I was like, hey, I like that band. They look like they having fun. I immediately park because I'm in my mind,
You
let
know
me
what?
eat my food. I bit into my food and realized I had nothing to drink. So I commenced to walk into the bar.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate this group chat we in.
I'm not even going to look at
I hate it with a passion.
What?
You know, I'm just gonna take this. I feel this was just the equivalent of how it feels when you sitting in a nail shop
Yeah.
and the person that's doing your nails is speaking to you perfectly fine.
And then all of a sudden they talk to somebody else.
No, until you have a disagreement with them, then all of a sudden
They start speaking.
he
in
started
their language.
talking. Yeah, my nail take that. Y'all just did that.
I'm sorry.
Cause you brought up the group chat, y'all both got quiet, and then there was like some secret society laugh and
No, my brother.
It's a lingerie party.
There's a
going
lingerie
on right
party going on, and
now.
my bro decided to ask me, "Was I there?"
He said, "If you are, what it smells."
Like he finna roll to it. He just wanted to know what it say.
But asking what it smells like, it's not the equivalent.
It's just
I will hope ain't no chick in here with lingerie on and bad hygiene.
big facts.
Oh,
But I want
no.
to know what made him think that
you was there.
I was there. I've never gave any impression that I was going to a lingerie party. But at the same time, apparently I also landed at a Counting Crows bar, so I can't really talk.
I was just gonna say.
So
like,
maybe it was
How
justified.
was the Counting Crow?
It was great. There was a lot of white folks listening to
what's
Chris
that name?
Brown.
did you count?
What?
Were they under the influence?
Of course they were.
Fucking
Mm.
Robotessa?
Nah, not the meth heads.
Oh.
It wasn't lean. They were just beer and drunk as fuck. Listening to Chris. What's the Chris Brown and No Guidance?
Mm.
Out here listening to No Guidance.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week.
Well, that's
So-
because Drake was involved.
I hate
So whenever
Drake. It
Drake
could've
was
been.
involved,
So I got myself, a nice little rum and coke. So I felt
just-
wrong.
Yeah,
going,
You just only need
you
a
wash
Coke.
the tacos down with.
Hold on, I'm not done. So I drink my rum and
At that
coke.
point, your arms wasn't the only
Okay.
thing. that
Now
was
here's the
just
great
in
thing
the
about
air.
the story. I don't live too far from any of these establishments, so it's really just a straight line home for me. Okay?
that you couldn't even walk.
No, it was a distance that I wasn't walking. So apparently being in this bar for about maybe 30, 45 minutes, I'm sitting there observing white folks and I realized why I would never date a white woman ever.
we've had this conversation.
I'm
but
just
yes.
saying, but just listen to previous episodes. It's not about this, it's about me.
I was asking her a question.
Have you dated a white person before?
And I don't like how she answered it because she sighed and turned away from me like I was some kind of fuck nigga. Like I don't deserve an answer to the question.
No. I just
Crazy.
this is like his 4th attempt getting his story out, and I just I'm a little
Oh, no,
long-winded.
I'm
so I was just-
purposely breaking up the story.
All right, like it seemed like a thing at this point,
Well,
so I
yeah,
was just
I
going
mean,
with the thing.
I just
Of the thing.
yeah.
So
I also have this.
after about
curfew
45
thing
minutes, I
coming.
leave out this bar and I say to myself, I'm hungry. So I drive to
Again?
Taco Bell. Take in consideration,
Oh hell
Hold
no!
up.
You had to shit like a motherfucker. You got.
I actually
all
did
boy.
not.
Oh, you backed up still.
No,
then.
I'm good. I'm actually
Oh.
good.
Okay.
I ended up going to Taco Bell.
today.
Yes, but it wasn't even that bad. Ended up going to Taco Bell. I ended up going to Taco Bell because I had a taste for tacos, but I forgot I had tacos in the car.
You know what?
So I still had 2 tacos. Remember, I only bit into the first of the 3 tacos. I never really finished the first taco.
You wild on that say.
Okay. So
meanwhile, he is drunk. He has been smoked. Tone is all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
If you really listening to this story.
oh
Did you have a button up with the top button?
no. But that brings up the point. I have to back up. So there's a post that my sister, Mimi, decided that she wanted to repost. While standing in line at this taco truck, there's an individual who had the black spot on the left side of his face.
Oh, what you thought was a teardrop was actually the bowl.
Shut up, you fucked up the whole story. You fucked up for the niggas on the radio. Okay. So I'm looking at this person, blurry vision, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's a teardrop or what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and let dog get his taco because I'm not gonna be shot by a nigga who has no problem killing somebody over a taco. But then I realized my vision is blurry because I don't have my glasses on.
Where were your glasses? Sir?
Right here.
2 times. When did we get to the part in the story where you were looking for him for like 20 minutes?
Right.
It was because I was adjusting my string. Because you know, like when you don't want to be noticed, you put your hoodie on, and I'm doing this. It's like, oh, I got my glasses on. So take my hoodie off, put my glasses on. I look like that's a mole. This ain't got no tattoo. And I get back in line. I just jump right.
You get off the line just to look at him.
I got out my there wasn't no problems. So when dog was like, "Who's next?" I said, yeah, I'm next, man. Go ahead and get my.
You said my hands already in the air.
Right. Give me my taco. Like, just give me.
My nigga
3.
said, I
3
thought
those.
he had a teardrop.
And it was a mole.
And it was a mole.
Mole.
I shout out though, because I did the same thing. Like, hey, yo, he looked like trouble. Let me stand over here, let him
Like,
go.
I'm on the side. I'm
Let
over
him
here.
go.
I'm over here on
don't fuck
Mitchell
with
by
niggas who look like
myself.
trouble.
I ain't taking no chances. These niggas are all on the north side. You know what? I got a Buick. Let me get the fuck out of here.
A Buick.
So that I left. I ended up going to Taco Bell. Now, if you've ever been to the one on the south side, it eventually turns into National if you're just driving straight up. There's a bar like on Beloit
Not
Road.
another bar.
It's on Beloit
Oh
Road.
Lord.
That's been by my house. It looked like a Packer bar on the outside.
How many bars did you frequent?
I hit like 3 that night.
Looking for taco trucks.
Yeah.
No. At this point in time,
to wash the
so
taco
what it
down.
is there's
Yeah.
construction by my house, so you can't make left turns.
You might want to chill on the details. One more like description, and we'll be able to figure out where the hell you live.
I don't get no fuck. Once you find my area, you're still not gonna find my house. It's really ducked off. Besides, I don't get no fuck anyway. Tear my house up, so I got a reason to move.
Tony ain't got no ops.
Right.
Who looking for him? Some scoring bitches?
They all
If
down.
that-
They all down south. I know not to do my. What's rule number 1?
Man,
Never
no.
do your dirt where you lay your heads at.
Right.
Don't shit where you eat.
Right. Big facts. So it's this bar. And I've never been in it before, but I've been curious.
What I said.
So I decided. Buttons.
Yeah, but it sounds like it was a motherfucker.
Yeah, speaker over there. So I decided to just go in the bar and see what it was like. Seen 2 meth hands slow whining, so I left.
Slow whiner.
Now were they under the influence?
Like a motherfucker.
I don't
They
know.
was under the
Yeah.
under the influence.
So I seen this and I was like, okay, this is not how I want to end my night. Because if you put an acid drop in my tongue while I'm trying to take a shot, this is not
Ooh,
going to
that's
end up
gonna-
right. This is not going to end well, and I don't trust y'all. So I left and went to there's a bowling alley over there.
You know what?
So I hit the bar at the bowling alley, and then I came to the conclusion that I'm only out here going to these bars because I don't want to go home because I knew my kids were on spring break,
Oh, man.
I don't think he's wrong.
and I did not
my
want
kids
to.
are back in school. My kids out spring break the week before.
So they are at home, and it is a Friday. So my kids, I give my kids the ability. If you make it through the week of school without a problem, you can stay up as late as you want to on Friday. I'm not going to question. I'm already drunk. My kids have never seen me drunk.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to come in the house
gonna scare
with them
them.
drunk. Now, they didn't give a fuck about me when I walked in the house. So I'm sitting here freaking out for no goddamn
That's
reason.
usually how it goes.
I'm gonna be eating my goddamn tacos. They just
No, you're supposed to eat those in the car though.
no, they don't,
You don't want to share.
they don't fuck with tacos.
Oh, okay.
They don't
See,
like
me and my
tacos.
kids would have been right there.
Tacos
Like,
are safe. No,
Like,
tacos
what
are
you
safe. The grilled stuffed burrito, they don't want that. Now my Mexican tacos, they go and find some extra shit to put in it. Maybe would have ate it, but it was cold. So, and I found that this morning. I'm like, damn, I did have 2 tacos. But yeah, I had a fun night.
It sounds like it.
Tone was out here being a thotty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With tacos though.
Yeah.
Taco thotty. That's name.
Taco
His
thotty.
that's
Taco
name his
thotty.
And
episode?
I did not get
That's what you
nobody's
named the
number because I
episode.
was being thotty.
Taco thotty.
But I did
Taco
get
thotty.
somebody number because whatever fucking conversation we were having, I said they should do it on the podcast. So we might have our first all white podcast.
That's if they come down here. They might be scared.
What are you gonna call it?
All white podcast.
Mhm.
Oh, the whiteout.
Yeah, there you go.
Kicking it with the clan.
You know what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
No, they were cool.
I'm
You know,
sorry.
there's some white people that
No,
are just
Black
too-
Twitter with ham though. They came up with all kind
the
of
envelopians.
Envelopians.
That's what it is. That's
Took
what we
me
go name
out.
it, the envelopians.
The
But-
Mayo Brigade.
I just
No,
oh
Now
my
that's too
God.
obvious. Envelopians would just really throw them off, and they'd be like, "Oh, I like that. That's cute."
Chalk children.
Chalk children.
That was pretty funny.
Children of the chalk.
So you know, like my mom and that like side of my family, they're like 100% German and stuff, and like I be saying all type of shit. Like, what's up with the thin grin? You know what the thin grin is, right?
Absolutely not.
When you walk past and it's like one of those.
That.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
It's called a thin grin.
That's,
Yeah.
that's white people 100%. They do it
Yes,
at
it
work
is.
all the time.
I wonder what it means.
I'll take that as like I'm in this space with you, but I don't fuck with you.
It's just I'm acknowledging you.
Yeah, you know.
It's definitely an acknowledgement,
Right.
but what makes a what
What can a person do to you to make you grin
what
like
makes
that?
you what makes you just not full on either smile or fucking say hi or
Because they
something?
in the back of their head. Because they can't say it, so they have to pinch their mouth closed as much as possible to avoid saying these fucking niggers.
Not even that. Like,
Because most of the time when I see people who make that face in that moment, I would say these niggas.
Oh, you know what? You ain't lying, because I know sometimes I be like,
Niggas.
that's the thing, grin.
that's the thing, Grant.
It's thing,
But you know, I
niggas
li-
be nigga.
I like white people beef though.
Because it don't be real beef.
Like to watch,
It be
my
tofu.
coworkers just like bicker is some of the greatest entertainment ever.
What they be bickering
Hopefully, it got
about?
more seasoning in it.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so like one of the meat cutters, he don't fuck
Alright.
with the actual supervisor that's back there, like the department manager and dude. They don't jam. But like when black people don't fuck with you, like we kind of upfront, like hey, I don't really fuck with you.
Or
like
we just
that,
keep
dog.
our
Like-
space.
Like shut the fuck up talking to me type shit. Don't bring that shit. But like like white beef be so different. I'm like, you don't really like dog, but y'all have like the most, like they talk to each other like nothing's wrong. And then when he leaves the room, he be like, that piece of shit. I'm like, yo, you just had a 30-minute convo with dog. And then it was like, yeah, but fuck dog, I hate him. Hope he dies.
Well, the public beef be funny too, because it's real. I guess it's like unconventional and proper from how we beef. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like everybody in the store know that these two motherfuckers, I feel like everybody know they don't like each other but them two.
But they're not afraid to have like polite beef in public. Like, fucking Sarah, move, okay?
Dog,
Let
I
me,
swear
you
to
know,
God.
like, and you just kind of stand there like,
So
oh God, I would laugh if somebody swing.
So we got these like, so because I work for Piggly Wiggly and we are employee owned, like once you get there for so long, they give you like stock options in the company. It's some really dope shit. So like quarterly, we have these like reveal parties where they tell you how the store is doing and if shares went up and shit like that. Now I'm not going to this shit because that should be in like White Land, like West Bend, shit where I don't think niggas be at.
Mm.
I'm not going. But I think they've talked him into going and my manager into going. And if these two motherfuckers is going to fight, I am going to be there.
Mhm.
Told my uncle, I'm like, hey, I'm going. You going? If you going, I'm going. You could I could ride out there with you because you own this shit type shit. So yeah, if they fight, I'm with the shits. I would like to see a fist fight with white people.
Fisticuffs.
Yes, I want to see physical. I want to see a beer bottle get broken over somebody's head. I'm really here for like Walker Texas Ranger type shit. I'm trying. I want a full on white experience. That's all I'm saying. You ain't never seen a
But
beer
you
bottle?
know they're gonna blame you.
Why?
somehow.
Because I'm black?
Yeah.
You know what? That's probably true.
Because they're definitely gonna be like, oh, if it was you.
Yo, is that an iPhone?
Don't do me. I got a newer one.
Because I'm like, whatever camera that was, I didn't like it.
Yeah, well,
I didn't like it.
I
So
don't know.
I mean, you want some real shit?
I
Take
got
pictures.
my own upgrade to that.
Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, and see that look better. It's all crispy clean.
But I can't get everybody. My arm is not.
You need to make the nigga who not on camera take the picture.
You know what?
It would make sense.
Stick your finger in there or something. Pause.
Well, if he putting his finger in a woman, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, your shirt do say go ahead and poke him.
So
Me and Dia have moved past
Want the
that
poker?
level of our relationship.
Want the poker?
I've never honestly ever wanted to poke Dia.
At this point, I just want to brush her hair.
listen.
You do look like you got potential to have some fire.
Nigga, I follow D on TikTok. She be killing shit.
Listen.
She did the little transition. She was like, it's 37 degrees here. Bloop. 78 and sun kissed. and she had a motherfucking haircut too. I was like, oh my God. Look at my friend out here glowing and hoeing.
Damn.
I was like, you hoeing now, fam?
You know, listen.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to put that on your jacket.
Yeah, no, that it can't be on my jacket.
But if you was out here trying to, slay niggas, it's okay.
You know, I tried and it just didn't work.
You're not built the same.
Yeah,
you're not built for this.
I think I had the formula wrong.
This no. You had the original formula. This new remix shit out here that's called dating. Nah.
Yeah, it ain't like OG cocaine.
Nah. This
they stepping on
this
shit
been
now.
stepped on. The dating scene
They
has
stepping
been
on this
stepped
shit
on.
with Timberland
It's
boots.
definitely some new shit going on. Cause
This is synthetic.
We didn't have to like really date for
You because you
a
built
motherfucker
the
to get some shit
vibe.
done.
You built the vibe back
I
in the
feel
day.
like-
You actually sat down and talked and you did your homework on the person before y'all even went
I
there.
feel
And that
like-
was before like you even had Facebook.
Right.
Bro.
Like you did your
Dating
homework.
back then is a lot easier than dating now. Because people got all these, I don't know what the fuck niggas is watching on TV.
Unrealistic
But they
expectations.
just, like, again, it's these conversations that we having now that we never used to have when we was like 22. It was, I like you, you like me. Do you like me enough to want to see me on a continuous basis? Do you? That's cool. I buy you some shit. You buy me some shit.
I just want to know, when did we go from from going together to talking? Like, how did that just
Because
that definition?
You want
just
to know what changed?
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the days, in order for me to come see you, I had to hop on a bus to come see you. So that means I have to figure out, are you worthy of a bus ride? If you are worthy of a bus ride, when I get over here, we go together.
But I'm talking
Because
about
I have to take
I'm not
this
even
bus.
talking about what makes you. I'm talking about the term. Terms. It's interesting. Like I fuck people up all the time because I still say shit like bet those.
Because you a
That
word,
shit
you a
peeved.
wordsmith. So
You know what I'm
words
saying?
matter.
I'm a fan of nostalgia and
Right.
just throwback. So I'm always saying shit like, oh, bet those. People be like, bet those. What the fuck are you saying? Is that Spanish? No, I'm not saying beso. Ever since that one girl came out, give me beso. Blah! Now everybody's speaking.
Extendo.
Yeah, everybody's speaking Spanish. and
I
shit.
carry bitches like I'm pregnant.
This is what rap is now.
I like that song.
I did.
Yeah.
I actually liked her visual for it, but I'm interested and excited to see what else she got.
Not a goddamn thing.
Not much.
So she's like the
Yep.
the munch girl.
Yeah.
Not too much on Ice Spice. I fuck with Ice Spice.
Let's go.
You just think
where are
she
we going
cute.
with this? Because
She is cute.
listen,
You just think she's a cute carrot top.
she looks like Ronald McDonald's daughter.
Big facts.
with a fat ass.
All that
You-
damn McDonald's.
Hey.
You are so easily amused, my guy.
See, it does not take much.
It does
It
not take
doesn't.
much.
I ain't gonna lie. I am the biggest fucking man child in the fucking world. It don't take much to appease me.
So listen. So where is my back to this whole
Yes,
routine
back to
thing?
your thing.
Let's go back to routine with autism and stuff. So whereas my son is not in routine, his babysitter is. So I am running over my time.
Yeah, we about to shut this shit down in a minute anyway.
Well, I'm not like trying to be like, okay, y'all deuces, but
no,
before we shut it down, I say that to say this, just to bring it back to like the autism. That's a new word. Sound like something that go on
How
my
do you?
car.
Hey, if you can correctly spell that, that'll be tonight's episode.
Right. But is there anything that you would want to put out there, say for somebody that's listening, and now that we've said a few things about autism, is there anything that you would want to put out there that you think is important for people to know about either autism or like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a rabbit hole. Like, I'm glad we kind of deviated because it's so much to absorb when you talk about autism, unless we're like specifically talking about like how you talk about your sister and I talk about my son.
Right.
But overall, like I found myself an advocate of some sort for just autism and just awareness. So like I guess to reposition that question, what would be the main thing if you could pick one thing that you would want, not necessarily your sister, but just autism in general? What has become more important to you that you would want people to know about?
Patience.
Yeah, I've heard you
Like-
say that.
Like, cause to me, everything patience is key. Like, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. Like, some days my sister is A-okay. We have no hiccup. Everything goes smooth. I get her on the bus, we come home, like we have a chill day. And then some days it's gonna be a motherfucking bloodbath in this bitch. It's a steel cage match. It's Rocket Stone Cold. Keep playing, I'm gonna fuck you up type shit. Like, you know. But everything at the end of the day, you gotta have patience, man. And some people, like with her going to school, I feel like that's the biggest thing that her teachers gotta have. Like, cause it's not like you just in here with her. It's like you got her, and then I don't know if all the kids in the classroom are special needs.
Yeah.
And then if they all are special needs, now you really got to be attentive because everybody's special need might not be the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, even if they're all autistic, like there's different levels to it. Like, my sister is nonverbal right now. So if something's going on, she can't really tell you.
Come
She can
back
only
and
show
tell
you that she's not fucking with it.
Yeah.
So to the next kid, like their level of disability might be a little different.
Yeah.
So it's like you just gotta have patience with everybody.
I
Even
agree.
with dumbass people in real life.
Yeah.
It's a lot of motherfuckers I wish I could have just slapped the shit out of. But thank God for Baby K. Juan ain't put his hands on a lot of you niggas.
So I'm late on. Who is Baby K?
That's
That's your little sister.
my sister, my baby sister, her name is Kaylin.
Got you. That's Baby.
So when you ever see me talking about Baby K, I'm talking about the baby.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't care about my older sister.
I didn't even know you had an older sister until you just said that.
I mean, she's not older than me, but she's
The oldest of the
between.
girls.
the oldest of the girls.
Come on, Jazz.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That little
Jazz don't fuck with y'all.
that bougie ass little brat. Like, oh my God. I told her after we came back from Atlanta, I'm like, bro, we can't take your ass nowhere. Me and Tom standing at the gas pump, Tom pumping gas. You like, you sure you got the? Why you counting our pockets, fam? We not broke. We wouldn't have came out of town. We ain't had no money.
We ain't no mo-
I love my little sister, but she.
And then she didn't do shit.
That's John.
Took her to go see that whack ass escape room movie. I could did that here.
I ain't mad at it though. I kind of want to see the third one.
But yeah, I can still see that here. Go to a whole nother city and watch a goddamn movie.
But again, it has been nice hanging out with my favorite people on the pod.
You know, you didn't even introduce us. You
I-
stopped at the smacking on a chicken, and that was
Look,
Yeah.
she been here so many damn times.
Right.
She literally is like was a permanent co-host for a whole season.
it don't
you
matter.
still
This
didn't
is
say my
this is
name.
his show, and he introduces himself every time.
That's because the narcissist.
Damn. I mean, you're right though. I mean, I do walk around calling myself pod guy.
You
You
do.
might have a point there.
And then you came into my pod because I said, "Hey, pod God here, just go ahead and come
Right,
sit
you know
down."
what I'm saying?
No, you already.
I mean, but they saw who you is. They know you the poetry
but this is
pusher,
not the. But
and you
for
my
the audio,
favorite poetry pusher.
for the audio.
For the radio.
Yeah, for the record, you know, I'm MissDia, the poetry pusher. You know, you can find me at various sets around town. I'm choosing not to have a home base right now, so you just got to stay plugged in.
She was here Thursday night.
I'm poetry pusher on every platform, and I
You
normally
were
post.
pushing Thursday, and I was so mad you didn't come downstairs.
I didn't know y'all were here. In my defense, y'all were only here because you missed the recording due to wrestling.
True.
Okay, that's it.
Comma but.
Nope, no.
Hold on.
no.
Hear me out.
Okay.
You should always just walk downstairs and see if the door is open.
So I recently found out that I have osteoarthritis. I'm not doing no extra walking that I don't have to.
Well, surprise, you have a chronic pain coach sitting right next to you.
Boom.
And we all like chronic. Thank you.
It definitely does help.
I'm at an outs right now with my
Are you speaking to the right person?
with
This
my
is
pain
divine
management
intervention.
team because they want to pump me with muscle relaxant. And I tell them that's not cohesive with my lifestyle because I'm a full-time caregiver for a disabled child. I can't be just knocked out for no period of time. And then he's like, oh, okay, well, we can do
gabapentin. What are they trying to push you on gabapentin?
No, they were trying to do injections.
Get you some
trigger point injections. I said, so bro, if I lose feeling and I get if I get an infection at the site or anything like that, that's just the equivalent of making me have to work harder at what I need to do every day. So no, that's defeating the purpose. I'm in constant pain every day since like October.
Talk to her.
Yeah. So I've asked them to prescribe me not massage but trigger point, like not the injections but like the massage, whatever it's called. It's specifically targeted.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So go to him as well too.
Ankle or something?
Ankle. I don't know if that's but it's
I'm in a real
my neck.
ankle
It's
fan.
in my spine. It's in my spine and my shoulders.
Do you have degenerative?
I have the narrowing between my.
All right, so what we gonna
C4
do
and
is
C5.
we gonna
Okay.
end this episode so they can
Like
exchange
she
information.
you know what's crazy, motherfucker? I asked you to end
when
some
you
shit.
do that
Right.
wellness episode, let me know. I'll come back.
So
Yeah.
make sure you check us out all of the things at Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. This episode will be out Wednesday-ish.
As we can't even hear anything anymore because all the bombs are
Right.
going on.
Be on the lookout for Tone Deaf Radio. I am actually going to fucking pull the trigger.
What?
So
We gonna be a radio
so I'm
station.
gonna bring the radio station
We gonna be a radio
by Thursday.
station on you hoes.
What?
Radio station on all you hoes.
So yeah. Actually, this episode went live on the station.
Booyah, nigga.
Boom.
Because you know Juan always gotta be the experimental guinea pig on some
Boom.
shit.
So what's the
he
station?
act like it's not my show too.
What's the station?
Tone Deaf Radio.
No, I mean, like on a dial. Like, how do I?
Right
access-
now I'm online, but if I get this FCC approval, we would be FM too.
Dope.
No, not really, because I'm gonna have to change a few things, and
You
niggas
think
don't
they
like
gonna let
change.
me say shit like
Nigga.
That'll yes.
Yeah, like,
I wasn't even
there's
going
no
there.
more
Your whole
Passwords.
fucking episode will be like, yeah, my name is B.
Right.
So,
As soon as I get to talk about the purpose
but
section.
I'll work that out because as long as shows like Sarita's exist, I could still get away with it. We could never be on FM.
Nor could me.
No.
Every
no.
three
mean,
words is dick.
hey, I'm on FM as we speak, so hey.
Yeah,
There you go.
I think we can clean up some poetry.
True, but I got some ideas.
Yeah.
But that probably won't be until like the summer
Yeah,
because I'm gonna be out here.
outside,
Because that's why I made white friends last night.
so you can be outside at the spur of the moment.
Get
With
that
the
white
whites?
money. If you get white folks to invest in you, bro, them checks be blank.
Tom, whatever you want to do, I'm riding with you. You have not steered me wrong in the 15 years we've been kicking it. You ain't gonna steer me wrong now.
You over there messing with Diddy money?
So
Look, fam, if I can mess with Diddy, cool.
I appreciate everybody for coming out this evening.
It's always a pleasure.
You know,
Yes.
so like Tom said, we starting a record label in this motherfucker. Welcome to Death Row.
And so are you now who should?
I smoke too much. I'm Snoop. It's the D.O. double jizzle for shizzle dizzle.
Fuck that nigga, that terrible ass elbow at WrestleMania. But with that being said, people, we are out of here. Peace.